in the final stages of the 2013 Monster Energy MX Nationals today at Harvey Bay. Cam Williams, Billy McKenzie of CDR Yamaha broke through for his first win of 2013.
Yeah, Yamaha were dominant today. I think they swept every class they came to, but Billy McKenzie, the hard work's paying off for him, and he swept away those first Moto Blues that we've seen him have and got the win.
McKenzie won via consistency today. The big controversy was Jake Moss. It was fastest in that Super Pole session, but the officials deemed that he cut part of the circuit. That actual result docked him the 5 points, cost him the overall.
Yeah, it's a tough break for Jake Moss. I really felt for him, but when you look at it, we did look at it at the GoPro lap, and he missed the marker by not much. I don't think it got him at 2 seconds, but unfortunately the rule book states you've got to be inside that. So really tough break for Jake Moss. I really feel for him. You know, it's a technicality, and unfortunately for him, he's on the wrong side of it.
So what that resulted in was Matt Moss, Moto 2 winner, new red plate holder. He finished second overall for the round. Jake finished third. So for Matt Moss, he must be stoked to have that red plate.
Yeah, that was his goal. He was coming here to get that, and Todd Waters was coming here to stop him from getting it. This thing is tight. We're still only 2 points between Moss and Waters at this point, and Billy McKenzie's closed up significantly as well. So we thought at the start of the season it was going to be a cakewalk for Todd Waters, but that concussion and the broken collarbone has really made this Monster Energy MX1 class very interesting.
Now Waters today, still healing from that broken collarbone, underwent surgery just before Appen. He finished fourth overall today. I spoke to him just a moment ago. He said this track was pretty brutal on his injuries.
Yeah, it's never going to be nice when you're still nursing it, and as strong as his shoulder is, it's still going to take its toll, especially towards the back end of that second moto. And we saw Todd Waters' lap times take a dive towards that, so it's just going to take another 2 weeks, and I think the real Todd Waters will be there around maybe Toowoomba and Coolum. We know he's phenomenal at Coolum.
Tell you what, Moto 1, how about that? Carlton Dry Honda Racing's Gareth Swanepoel, he broke through for his first Moto win, the team's first Moto win of the year, so that was a real surprise. He ended up fifth overall.
Yeah, bittersweet day for those guys, wasn't it? And you really feel for Yariv Konski and Chris Woods. Those guys worked so hard. And to get a Moto win, like I had a chat to Konski afterwards. He had tears in his eyes. He was that pumped. So really happy for Swanepoel and the Carlton Dry Honda team.
Let's check out the Monster Energy MX1 highlights. Today in the Modal MX2 ranks Luke Steich, 6th round win of the season. Circa Yamaha rider, he's unstoppable.
He's dominant this year, isn't he? You know, and we saw Cade Mosey put on a challenge, and Steich just laid all those challenges down. And even on the podium with the win, he wasn't happy with his ride in the second moto. You know, this guy's looking to get out of this country and move somewhere where he can get some seriously competitive racing.
Was a mirror of the Appen podium. Cale Macon, he was second overall. Cade Mosey, awesome to see him back on the podium as well. Those guys, they're not letting Steich get away by any means.
No, he's going to have to check himself. You know, he does have, I think, maybe a 90-odd point advantage now. But the reality is the racing's still close. You know, they get the first 20 minutes or so, and Steich just seems to check out that last little bit. Mosey's fitness will come along, and then you throw Macon's experience that he doesn't have at the moment. And, you know, Steich, it's not all over yet for Luke Steich by a long way.
Yes, fourth overall today was Ryan Marmont, Raceline Pirelli Suzuki rider. Fifth for the round, Yamaha privateered Bo Ralston. So those two guys, they got experience, but great to see them jump up inside the top 5.
It's really good. Bo Ralston had a fouled plug on the start line for the siding lap, and I saw him behind the gate push starting his bike. He didn't do the entire siding lap. He got half a lap done. And I'm really excited for Bo Ralston. You know, this guy works Monday to Friday as a brickie and a labourer. So here he is out here on a privateer Yamaha. He's pitboarded by his girlfriend. Do you know? Great. Exciting.
How about Jackson Richardson? Signed for the Carlton Dry Honda Racing team. I think it was 2 laps into qualifying or practice this morning. Broken femur. What a tough break for the kid.
Yeah, I was unfortunate enough to see that one, and it wasn't a pretty one. And he's a tough kid, Jackson Richardson. He'll bounce back, and he's overcome worse. But again, the Carlton Dry Honda team, it's just wretched luck for those guys. And Jackson Richardson, he's a bit of a bogey track here. It's the second time he's come here and hurt himself.
Well, best of luck to him and his recovery. For now, though, here's the MX2 highlights. GYTR Yamaha rider Jay Wilson, he broke through for his first round win of the season in the Pirelli MXD ranks. So good to see him, step up, get on that top step of the podium. Now top 3 in the championship, and he was real happy.
Yeah, he was real happy. He's a buddy of mine, Jay Wilson, and I've seen the downs that kid. He's had a really tough year, just unable to get a start. I think he's actually made more passes than anyone in this class. So, and he's got to do it. Now's crunch time for him in terms of getting a ride for next year in lights. And so it's crunch time for Jay, and today he delivered.
Tell you what though, Hamish Harwood just keeps chipping away, won that second moto, second overall for the weekend, still holds that red plate. The Kiwi, consistent, fast, and he looks to be the overall package.
He does at the moment, doesn't he? We keep saying it, but the Kiwis just keep popping up on us from this MXD class. And Harwood, first moto, not great, but really needed to stamp his authority in that second one. It's been a little while since he's won a moto, and yeah, consistency, speed. He does have the whole package right now.
Yeah, Harwood's definitely stretching out that lead at this point. Third overall for the weekend was Wilson's teammate Joel Dinsdale, and Jack Simpson, another championship contender. He was 4th. Anyway, check out the MXD highlights. Remember to stay tuned to motoonline.com.au throughout the 2013 season.